I think a few things that set us apart and might be considered innovative are probably our focus right from the beginning of our business on two things. Selling wholesale was our main priority, which is not always what new and beginning farmers are aiming for, but we were really motivated by the fact that there's something like 93% of organic food is sold in grocery stores and retailers. And that's really where we saw the opportunity to have an impact and move the needle as far as getting people to choose local and organic. So I think that wholesale focus right from day one is something that is unique for an operation of our scale, as well as our focus on winter production.
We saw opportunity and market niche to sell local produce to our regional community throughout the winter as a strong opportunity. Rather than competing with farms locally, we're competing with farms in Mexico or Arizona or California, offsetting that produce coming into our region.
Yeah, we thought with so much demand for local food, why can't we be eating local food more year-round? And I feel like people have responded really well to that. And now we basically grow and sell year-round with no gaps. But winter is definitely still our big focus. We do a winter-only CSA, which is a little unique as well. We have about 300 members between Seattle, Skagit, and Bellingham. And so it's really exciting to be feeding people local produce all winter long.
Yeah, as a small farm, we looked for ways to be really efficient with our time. The key areas that we mechanized early in our business, much earlier than you would for a beginning farm, are in weed control and harvest efficiency. And so when we were hand harvesting carrots and beets, it might take one person 8 hours to harvest 3,000 pounds of carrots or beets. And now with the new machine that we bought a couple of years ago, we harvest about 3,000 pounds in 15 minutes. So those type of scale efficiencies made it possible for us to grow more and harvest more rapidly.
We landed in Skagit for a couple different reasons. We met while we were at the University of British Columbia. And so we would drive down to Seattle to visit Jacob's family, and we'd always stop at the Skagit Valley Food Co-op. And we would see all the great local products on the shelves and see what a great co-op it was. And we were like, wow, Skagit just must have awesome agriculture to have all these local products.
In addition to the diversity, there's the ag infrastructure, services and community members that we definitely don't take for granted. And I think part of the reason why they're still here is because there is a vibrant agricultural community here.
I've known Amy and Jacob since shortly after they moved to the Skagit Valley and began farming at Viva Farms. And in the time I've known them, it's been really impressive to watch them innovate, to identify markets and identify ways to farm in the Skagit Valley that haven't been done quite that way before, both in their wholesale crops, identifying winter markets, in adapting a farm stand to the needs of their community, a self-service model that fit people they had in their neighborhood and fit their model without distracting them from the production they were doing, at a wholesale level, made themselves invaluable in terms of their capacity to engage in the wider agricultural community, technological innovation. We spend a lot of time looking over the fence at what they're doing to see what we can adapt to our farm.